Shiba Inu published the official player's guide for Shiba Eternity on November 3, 2022. During its distribution, the 1150-page guide was broken up into 4 sections. In addition to expressing regret to the community for the one-day delay, Shoshi Kusama hinted at the possible Showroom beta launch. He mentioned that in order to get ready for the beta release, Shiba Eternity would be promoted with Showroom. Kusama also emphasized Shiba Eternity's recent noteworthy accomplishments, such as the game's bug fixes and more than 250,000 downloads on iOS and Android. He added that the game's update would be made available later this month. Shiba Eternity Lore NFT drop on OpenSea is a special NFT drop that will be available in the game. Prices for the artwork vary from 0.001 ETH to 1,000 ETH. Additionally, according to the Unification Foundation, working with the Showroom team will continue to be a top priority for the year. In addition, the team stated that they would do all effort to ensure a successful Showroom launch in order to get ready for the public beta release. Some ongoing work on the alpha version was brought to light by Unification. The internal alpha continues to be optimized daily to be ready to fulfill the requirements and the sheer scale of the audience waiting for it, the Showroom architects stated in an educational post. Because of this, the core team has been working on our advice very quickly, and a public beta release is almost here. The when is approaching, and we are eager to support, develop, and make a public update available soon. Less than a week remains until the U.S. midterm elections. 35 of the 100 Senate seats and all 435 House seats are up for grabs this year. The stock market has historically done well following the midterm elections. Since there is still a strong correlation between Bitcoin and major stock indices, some speculators anticipate that cryptocurrency would rise after Election Day on November 8. According to a Charles Schwab analysis, the stock market did better in the 6 months following the election than it did in the 6 months prior to 17 of the 19 midterm elections since 1946. It is mostly because investors face uncertainty in the months leading up to Election Day, said LEN co-founder and chief strategy officer Mauricio Di Bartolomeo. As things become clearer, investors become more confident, and they bid up the market, Di Bartolomeo stated. Timothy Holland, chief investment officer at Orion Advisor Solutions, stated, "If history is any indication, we simply need to get through next Tuesday, and the road ahead looks a lot better. You're going to pass the midterms, and seasonality is about to improve." Holland pointed out that the market dislikes paralysis and that a divided government is likely to be present in Washington, D.C. The stock market's performance has already deviated greatly from its normal averages, with the S&P 500 down 27% so far this year, much worse than the index's average performance in prior midterm election years. But this year might be different. "I think given where interest rates are, I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those years where the rally fades back," said Di Bartolomeo. The benchmark interest rate was hiked by the Federal Reserve by 0.75 percentage points on Wednesday, reaching its highest level in 15 years and ranging from 3.75% to 4%. "I believe the markets are going to be less sensitive to any developments from the midterms than they were to the Federal Reserve's movements, major economic data indicators, or any movements from the Treasury," stated Joel Kruger, market strategist at LNAX Group. That concludes today. To view our most recent content, remember to give it a huge thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel. If you require any other changes, please let me know. Welcome back to Shib Kai, everyone. By 2025, what is the estimated value of 20 million Shiba Inu coins? Shib News, the most recent information indicates that the eagerly anticipated showroom is currently nearing completion. The crypto community is thrilled with the debut of this Layer 2 blockchain solution testnet, according to the SHIBAINU team. The price of SHIB began to rise as soon as it was reported that the showroom testnet would go live. One of the reasons the coin has performed well is the increasing demand for it, as more investors purchase SHIBAINU before the expected boom following the product's real introduction. The main issue with Shibainu's reliance on the Ethereum blockchain has been addressed by Shibainu's design and development. The Shib INU ecosystem will be powered by the blockchain solution, which will also enable developers to expand upon it. As a result, it is among the most important tools that will increase Shiba Inu coin usage. The value of 20 million Shibu coins by 2025 will be discussed in this video. Shib News. To view our most recent information on expert analysis and price forecasts for Shiba Inu, please remember to subscribe to the channel, share, and give us a thumbs up. Let's get the video started right now. According to CoinGecko, the price of Shiba Inu surged to 15.2% over the previous day and 31.2% over the previous 7 days on January 17. Although Shib's market capitalization now places it as the 13th largest digital asset, its price of 0.12 represents one of the best days among the top 100 cryptocurrencies. The 24-hour trading volume of the memecoin has increased by around 200%, with the majority of these deals taking place on Binance and Coinbase. Altcoins are seeing robust rallies after those of the market leaders, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, as has frequently happened in past market cycles. This could be because traders are reinvesting their winnings from large-cap assets into smaller ones. According to data from CryptoQuant, on January 10th, over 14 trillion SHIB tokens were placed on exchanges, marking a huge rise in the quantity of tokens being moved to these platforms. The price increase today implies that assets might not be sold in the spot market, but rather used to open derivative bets. If long positions start to liquidate, the SHIB price may become more volatile if the recent price movements are based on the derivatives market. The SHIBAINU team revealed earlier this week that it is developing Shibaiinu, a Layer 2 network that would run on Ethereum. Some people view Shibaiinu as a price-pumping tool. Although that is not and has never been the initiative's objective, the team noted in their blog post launching the product. Instead, the team contends that its new Layer 2 network would boost ecosystem token transaction speeds and reduce expenses. Throughout January, there has been a remarkable increase in the price of SHIBAINU. However, since longer timeframes don't always provide the best bullish indications, care should be used. Investors are paying close attention to the price of Shiba Inu because the month-long surge in volatility has produced a number of lucrative day trading chances. The technicals indicate a northward stop in the market, but they also highlight grounds to doubt the long-term viability of the uptrend. The current price of Shiba Inu is 0.0000001037. On the daily period, the Relative Strength Index, RSI, an indicator that evaluates trend potential by contrasting and comparing prior pivot points, displays an odd circumstance. Given that the indicators broke above overbought circumstances above the 70 level during the most recent surge, they are definitely optimistic. Regretfully, the rise scarcely affected the weekly RSI. The surge exhibits a concealed bearish divergence and stays in the neutral zone. This might be a subliminal indication that the market's early bulls are heading for a waterfall and could be liquidated in the upcoming weeks. If so, a challenge to the recent origin point at 0.0000000800 might be successful, leading to a 25% drop in the current SHIB price. Additionally, the smart money may qualify SHIB's potential for future uptrends at the liquidity level above the concealed bearish divergence. If the bearish argument is refuted by a breakthrough of 0.1516, a rally toward the August high of 0.1793, which would represent a 75% rise from SHINU's current market value, might be initiated. Many people expressed their admiration for Shiba Inu in the comment thread on January 15, 2023, and occasionally even expressed a preference for it above Dogecoin, the original meme token that was introduced as a joke on Bitcoin in 2013.